It is either a common monkey, a hardback, or a bush pig. In the heart of African wilderness, survival is a relentless battle. The struggle for life unfolds in brutal clashes and fierce competitions. Cut to a pack of hyena aggressively fighting over a carcass, the roars and yelp piercing the air. Dust flies as they claw and bite each other, their hunger driving them to vicious extremes. Welcome to a world where every day is a fight for survival, and only the strongest endure. This is the story of the reckless struggle for life in the African wild.
It's gone.
Savage survival, the African wild. In the golden light of dawn, the Hadzabe village awakened with the sounds of morning, birds chirping in the Baobab tree, and the air is filled with the scent of a wildflower and earth. A small group of Hadza hunters is preparing for hunt, a ritual that has been passed down through generations. The hunters gather in circle around an elder, Makoa, who is renowned for his knowledge of the land and its secrets. Eyes gleams with wisdom as he begins the process of preparing poison for their arrows. This poison is essential for ensuring their hunts are successful and efficient. The morning began. The hunters into the forest. They are master craftsmen and skilled hunters. They moved with a purpose to a specific type of tree known as barrier. The wood of this tree was strong yet flexible, perfect for crafting arrow shafts. The hunter selected a straight branch and used it as a sharp knife to cut it down. They returned to a village, where began the process of shaping the shaft. They stripped the bark and weeded the wood, smoothing it carefully. The process required patience and precision, as any imperfection could affect the arrow's flight.
Iya kukuna ayo pe mati na koko. Shida koko. Na aku la kesana aku ba na aku so pata na sekena. Tapi aku pusing kok. Pakai apa koko.
Once the shaft was shaped, the hunter used fire to harden it. They held the wood over the flames, rotating slowly to ensure an even treatment. The heat strengthened the shaft, making it durable enough to withstand the impact of hunt. With the shaft ready, they knew the next step involved acquiring arrowheads, a task that required a journey to the Datoga tribe. The Datoga renowned metal workers craft excellent arrowhead from scrap metal. In exchange, the Hadzabe will offer meat from their hands, a valuable commodity. The hunters, carrying a portion of bush pig meat from their recent hunt, set out for the Toga settlement. The journey took them through rolling hills on the open plain, where they saw herds of grazing animals and flocks of birds. After days' travel, they arrived at the Toga village, where they were greeted warmly. The Datoga chief welcomed them. Hunter presented the meat, carefully wrapping the leaf to keep it fresh, inspected the offer and nodded approvingly. He led them to the workshop where the Datoga craftsman hammered and shaped the metal with impressive skills. Sparks flew at the forged arrowhead, each one a work of art and functionality. hunter watched as the craftsman selected a set of finely made arrowheads. These were barbed and razor sharp, designed to bring down game with efficiency. The exchange was completed with mutual respect and gratitude, strengthening the bond between the two tribes. As they returned to their village, Hunter carried a new arrowhead with pride. Back home, attached the arrowhead to the shaft. They used nail from previous hand, winding it tightly around the joint to secure the head firmly. Finally, they flected the arrow with the feathers, carefully positioning them to ensure accurate flight. The hunter heading to a specific tree known as desert rose or adenium. This tree thought beautiful, all the deadly secret in its sap. With great care, the hunters make a small incision into the bark, allowing the milk sap to ooze out. The sap is collected into a hollowed out gourd, a vessel that has been used for generations. Back in the village, the hunter set the gourd over low fire, letting the sap heat and thicken. As it simmered, he added crushed roots and leaves from other poisonous plants, each chosen for its specific properties. The mixture is stirred slowly, and the heat causing it to reduce to a dark, viscous substance. This process may take several hours sometimes.
wakali yehe.
Oh, yeah. It's like a gum now.
Ale, tu dia tak cek. Ate pion nak kena. Biar nak lagi betul tu dia.
Kuku mi.
Joko ko be pan be macam apa te. Kai nak.
When the poison is ready, the hunters apply it into their arrows, coating each one carefully. The arrows are then left to dry in the sun, ensuring the poison sets in properly. The poison arrows are later designed to bring down game quickly and humanely, minimizing the suffering of the animals. With their arrows prepared, the hunters set out into the bush. They move silent, their sense attuned to the world around them. They follow animal tracks, listening for calls, and use their intimate knowledge of the land to locate their prey. The Hadzas are masters of stealth and patience, often waiting for hours for the perfect moment to strike. Suddenly, a movement catches their eye. A small group of impala is grazing nearby. The lead hunter slowly raises his bow. He draws back at the arrow, coated in the deadly poison, and takes aim. With a deep breath, he releases. The arrow flies through, striking an animal. The poison works quickly, and the animal falls. The hunter moves swiftly, offering thanks for the bounty of the land. They work together to dress the animal, ensuring that nothing is wasted. Every part of the animal will be used, from the meat to the hind, sustaining the village and honoring the spirit of hunt. As they return to the village with their prize, the hunters are greeted with joy and celebration. The successful hunt means a feast for the community, and the shared experience strengthens their bonds. Around the fire that night, stories are told, songs are sung, and the circle of knowledge continues, ensuring that the tradition of the Hadzabe will live on.
The sun is coming from.
So this is all they do at night. Always chanting, singing, make them happy. You can see them, the fire is just right there. They're all sitting right by the fire and singing. It's such a beautiful song, although I don't know what they're singing. It just sounds nice. It's just even so beautiful, just sitting by the fire at night. There's no any other noises than their beautiful singing, and you can just feel connected with them. Okay, it's getting better and better now. All right. What a life! What a life! Just feel so much connected just being out here. I mean, look how much these guys are enjoying themselves.
There is an antelope, kirki dik dik. Wild food. Eating hard raw meat that is not easy to be tearing up by the teeth. Oh, tender meat. Starting the fire. Using the pot to boil the meat and extracting the soup to get the food ready to eat. Hunting is deeply embedded in the Hadzabe's cultural identity and traditions. It is practice passed down through generations and is integral to the way of life, social structures, and community bonding. They dig small hole or make a shallow depression in the ground. This helps to keep the fire stick stable during the process and contain the embers once the fire starts. The Hadzabe use fire drill or fire plow method, where one stick is rapidly rotated or rubbed against another piece of wood to generate heat through friction. The small depression in the ground helps to focus the effort and catch the hot embers produced. As the friction generates enough heat, it creates an ember in the fine wood dust collected in the depression. This ember is then carefully transferred to a nest of tinder, usually dry grass or leaves. The Hadza gather dry wood and other tinder. They often use specific type of wood known for their effectiveness in creating friction-based fire. The ember is nurtured and fanned until it ignites the tinder, creating a small flame, which is then carefully built up into a large fire using progressively large piece of wood. Traditional cooking methods including boiling food over an open fire, which is conducive to making soup. The Hadza typically use simple durable cookware, who often created from locally available materials. When an animal is fresh hunted, the Hadzabe sometimes is part of its role. This can happen immediately after the kill, when the meat is at its freshest and considered safe to eat without cooking. Eating raw meat can be a part of a certain cultural practice or ritual. For instance, consuming the liver or other organs raw might hold a particular significance or believed to impart strength or vitality. When the Hadzabe are out hunting, cooking meat might not always be practical. Eating some of the catch raw can provide immediate sustenance and energy without the need to make a fire and cook. After hunting, the Hadza use all parts of animal, and making soup from bones, organs, and meat is common practice. This is not only ensures that is not part of the animal is wasted, but also provide a way to extract the maximum nutrients, including those from the bone marrow and connective tissues. Soups are a practical way for the Hadzabe to stay hydrated and to absorb vital nutrients and minerals from both plants and animals. They are especially beneficial during dry season when water may be scarce, and the liquid content of the soup helps with hydration. The Hadzabe have traditionally had minimal processing method for their food. While they do cook a significant portion of their diet, the practice of eating some food raw aligns with their overall approach to consuming what nature provides with minimal alteration.
Tapo ya mula suri.
While eating ramen is part of the traditional practice, the Hadzabe also cook much of their food, including meat, using various methods such as roasting over an open fire, boiling, or smoking. This balance allows them to benefit from different nutritional aspects and manage food safety according to their extensive traditional knowledge. The Hadzabe have a deep knowledge of the environment and the animal they hunt, which inform their decision on what can be safely consumed raw. Their long history and tradition guide them in this practice. Masters of survival, their skills are being passed down through generations, from quenching their thirst in a dry riverbed to tracking elusive prey like the nimble monkeys of the forest, and even the powerful baboons hunted with unmatched precision. But it's not just the hunt that sustains them. Honey, nature's sweet gift, completes their circle of survival. Hunter-gatherers sometimes take significant risks to obtain honey. They often climb large trees like the Baobab to reach the beehive. To do this, they use sticks as a makeshift steps. Wedging them into the tree's trunk to ascend.
People there built in a bag. It is
Once they reach the hive, they carefully dig into the baobab to access the honey. To deal with the bees, they use smoke to chase them away, reducing the risk of being stung. Hunters use their acute sense of hearing to detect the presence of a hive within a baobab tree or other potential nesting sites. However, the outcome of this effort isn't always guaranteed. Sometimes they find rich honeycombs filled with sweet honey, making the risk worthwhile. Other times, they may end up with a poor quality honey or even empty combs, making the dangerous climb less rewarding. Hunters have developed keen observation skills and a deep understanding of their environment, which help them locate baobab trees with beehives. To find a baobab tree with the beehives or any other tree, the hunters watch for bees flying in and out of specific areas. Bees tend to follow consistent flight paths when they are collecting nectars and returning to their hives. By observing this flight pattern, the hunters can trace the bees back to their hives. The sounds of buzzing bees can often be heard from a distance. Experienced hunters know that certain baobab trees are more likely to house beehives. They look for trees with suitable cavities or holes that bees might use to build their hives. The Hadzabe are familiar with their territories and often return to trees where they or others have previously found hives. They know which trees are most likely to host bees based on past experience. In some cases, the Hadzabe follow the greater honeyguard bird, a species known for leading humans to beehives. The bird makes specific calls and movement to attract the hunter's attention and guiding them to a hive. In return, the hunters often leave some honeycombs for the bird, creating symbiotic relationship. Using these methods, hunters can locate the hives even in the vast and challenging terrain they inhabit.
Nzito sana. That's a lot of honey. It's a honeycomb. Look at it. Kwenye kivuli. Anywhere there is shade. Yeah, maybe there.
Mama kwa begi yapi? Karibu sogea. Hey. Yeah,